What's up, guys? I'm Tahir Moore.
And I'm Patrick Cloud.
And this is another episode of Damn Internet, You're Scary.
Yes, sir. It's early.
It is early.
So wait, you have what time's your flight?
My flight is at 12.
Okay. It is, okay, damn, it took us a minute. So it's 8:40. What time you got to be out of here?
8:45.
Is that when you were planning on it?
No, I was planning on leaving like 9:15.
Really?
Yes, because I had forgot about the bonus episode. So,
All right. Well, hey, this week you will get let's give him one of the ones in the chamber.
All right, let's do it.
Let's give him one of the ones in the chamber.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Patreons. Not only are we live right now to give you this episode early, but also we're going to be giving you we're going to give you an episode where we interview a sex therapist. That will be dropping this week.
Yeah.
What's her name one more time?
Tiffany Rams.
Shout out to Tiffany.
Yeah.
Right. So you flying out? What kind of song you trying to do?
You know what?
What's like a travel song?
Oh, travel song?
For you? No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say just because it's ridiculous, let's do like some dubstep.
Dubstep.
I don't even know how you would rap over dubstep.
I think you should try.
I was gonna do the beat because I was practicing the beat last night.
You practice? Oh, that's why you're so good. You practice the beats?
No, but last night I saw somebody doing it online. On YouTube, and I was like, "When can I do that?" And I just did it last night.
Would you consider what's the dudes with the helmet?
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk. Is that kind of dubstep? Is that
That's
early
more
dubstep?
that's more like electronic pop. I think.
Okay, yeah. Give me the beat. I think I'm gonna be Daft Punk inspired.
This one's I don't know. It's gonna see because all I can do is the one that I practice.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
All right, here we go.
It's like a metal porno. Ew. Hey. Oh. Hey. Black nails. Slitty wrist. Who is this? Itty bitch. Itty bitty bitch. I'm a slitty wrist. Hey. Hair on my face. I'm a emo. Rar XD. Hey, I do this in my sleep. Take an E. Listening to music that offends everybody. My neighbors hate me. They just had a baby. Been playing this all night. They just had a baby. I don't know what to do.
There was a lot going on in my throat. I feel like I got smoker's cough now.
I thought we were gonna be done after I said slitty wrist.
No, I was gonna keep going. I didn't want to end on that
note. You for real practice this. I don't have anything. I don't really know what to do on EDM. That sounded painful. You alright?
It was a lot.
You okay? You want like
I'm gonna take another sip. Yeah.
Swig. So you really were practicing.
I was in the mirror like it works better with the microphone.
Hilarious.
I did it last night at the show after my set last night.
You beatboxed EDM.
I tried it on the microphone sounds because this other comic had did it like in his set, and I was like, I wonder can I do that?
How did the audience react?
The audience was fucking with it because he was really good at it. I was like, that's what made me think.
For the draw. Pop some pills.
It sounds so much better on a real microphone. Me trying to do it and like carry over the like to the microphone and hoping they get it. That was a challenge.
I've heard some good EDM. I clearly have some twisted views on people that listen to this music based on the lyrics.
Yeah.
But I don't. I've seen good music at raves. A lot of it is noise, but there's been a moment where I'm like, oh, this is kind of tight.
I feel like the most I would ever go with that is like club wise. I would never be at home listening to it. And I definitely wouldn't be driving down listening to it.
That's a psychopath. Can you imagine just hearing?
But people do it, man. Like people be bumping that shit. Like people who be riding around listening to house music. Like those are the people I worry about. Like you riding around here.
You've heard people just like
yes.
You see people just like
especially in Glendale. Absolutely, I have. just riding around, headed to Night at the Roxbury on like 3 lines of coke and Jägermeister.
It was like a moth or something.
Moth?
It just flew on you. There you go. It's on your leg. Kill it. Yeah, bitch. There's a lot of bugs that make that's the second bug that's made an appearance on the show. Well, speaking of random music, Roddy Ricch.
Yeah,
I think we talked about him before. Roddy Ricch just scored the #1 Billboard hit with The Box. And the whole like Justin Bieber thing. You saw like the whole thing?
I made a video about it. I made a video about Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez a couple nights ago. And I put that shit up at like 8 at night, and the shit did crazy numbers. And that let me know that like 1, you can't predict anything on the internet. 2, people really agree with that. Like that was just the cheesiest and corniest shit they could have ever did.
Man, so if you don't know, we might have mentioned it before. Roddy Ricch versus Justin Bieber. Before the Billboard numbers were published, Justin went on this campaign. He told all the believers, please stream Yummy. I really want #1. Stream it in your sleep. Basically, like telling his fans to like boost the numbers, right?
Yeah.
That happened. Roddy Ricch still scored #1. And then, huge mega pop star Selena Gomez recently came out. And she was basically had the same song and dance. She was just like, man, I poured my everything into this album. Bless you. And I really just wanted to be #1. Please, guys, just stream. I just really want. It almost looked like she was going to cry. She looked a mess. And then in some weird follow-up video, she was like with her friends driving around, and she was like, man, we going to Best Buy, we going to Target, we going to Walmart, and we're buying all of my albums. I really want #1. Please, please, please. It's like desperation. Like Roddy Ricch has the top. These aren't even just random white people. No. This is Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez.
So my thing was like Selena started off saying like, you guys know I don't care about numbers. I never cared about going #1. All of that
everything
type of
else
stuff.
should be void after that.
Everything else. But then she was like, but this album I really poured my heart into, and it means so much to me. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, shouldn't every new album mean so much to you?
Yeah, literally like, every time a new album drops,
it should mean the most to you.
Work.
Right. I feel like if you're saying that means like you put out bullshit and you knew it was bullshit on the previous album.
I'm
like,
sure.
So like it's like that's so crazy. And then like the whole Justin Bieber thing, like you were just like doing it for the Lord. Now you're doing it for the gram and the Billboard. Like Yummy sounds like something you need to get saved after you listen to it. Like it's just
that Yummy.
It's just a lot going on, man.
It doesn't really fit the narrative.
This would if it was coming from Roddy Ricch, it would be different. He's a new artist. He really wants people to support him and stuff like that. But he's been pretty quiet doing this whole thing.
Meanwhile, the only thing that he said was when Justin dropped all that stuff, he tweeted out, "Go stream Yummy." And then when Selena started doing all that, he tweeted out, "Go stream Rare," which I think is her thing. So all he's doing is saying like, shout out to them.
Yeah, if you need it that much, go ahead and
But this is a brand new artist.
Brand new artist.
The top pop artist shook.
Justin been rich since he was like 12. And Selena got Disney money, and it's like y'all can't let this young guy.
Why not just give it like that's the problem with this industry. People would much rather keep somebody new and hot out than just welcoming them and congratulating them, because they could have just been like, #2, but shout out to Roddy Ricch. I've been doing this. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy, because them two of all people is like what makes it pretty crazy.
It's just whack, man. It was so whack.
But good news in music, Rihanna is single.
I seen that. And she be hanging with ASAP though. If Rocky get it, there ain't no hope for no streets. Yeah. They said they've been seeing them in a lot of places post breakup.
I did see some pictures. I mean, it's not like I'm disappointed. I guess that makes sense.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do?
It just sucks because like her ex was a billionaire, so it's like that next nigga that's rough.
Man, here's the thing though, bro. Like, if the chick like you, I mean, we've all seen chicks talk to like dusty ass dudes before. You're like, what the fuck? She's seeing him. Not calling Rocky dusty at all. I'm just saying like sometimes for ladies, when they really like you, they don't give a shit like with the money you got and all that type of stuff. They be liking you. So I don't know, man. Much love to him.
I can see that, but just that billionaire lifestyle, you're gonna feel it change.
Oh, you definitely will.
You're gonna feel it.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, this isn't the live.
I was like, that don't look like the live at all.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, she was hanging out with A$AP Rocky. At this, and she got a real smile on her face, bro. I don't know.
I'm just gonna throw this in there. The chat did fuck with the EDM raps, so shout out to the picture.
Are they fucking with it?
They did mess with the EDM raps. We might as well just pat ourselves on the back real quick.
Tahir sounds like his starter is going out.
That's pretty funny. So yeah, in Rihanna's single, which is awesome. We might get the album, but I don't know. I weirdly think that the boyfriend maybe was keeping her out the studio, so maybe she'll start making some music again.
That just also goes to show you that money isn't everything. Because dude is a billionaire and still couldn't find happiness, or they couldn't make it work. Yeah,
that's probably a handful though.
Oh yeah, hands down.
She's Caribbean.
Mm-hmm. So she got a mouth on him. She got a mouth on him. She probably cussed him out.
You can't even understand.
A good amount of times.
So Rihanna's single, but in a weird, like, I don't know, it's in a weird way this is related. Vic Mensa was arrested for felony possession of brass knuckles.
That's a stretch.
What the hell is he doing with brass knuckles? What is he, in a musical?
He might have had an alley fight planned at like 2 p.m. He was like, this'll teach him.
Where are you going, bub?
Hey, you, come here.
I didn't know that you can, brass knuckles will fuck you up, so I understand why that's a felony, but that's pretty nuts.
That's up there with like, I feel like if you got brass knuckles, like, there's no way to prove intent. Like you were planning on doing something with brass knuckles.
You weren't about to do nothing.
I mean, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're cool looking thing. Like, just to have it. Now, it would
nobody have brass knuckles just to have it.
It'd be different if he had like a mace. Like the fucking hammer ball with the points on it. Like if you just got that, like, oh, this motherfucker's he's about to kill somebody. But brass knuckles, they look cool, man.
What else could you use them for? Maces look cool. You can be like, man, I just had it just to have it.
No, nobody's riding with a mace in their front seat.
I be having weapons just to have them. I don't have any intent, but I have like
do you have them in your car?
Huh?
You'll never have them in your car. Your swords and stuff are here.
Well, that's also the thing. He was living the whole life because he was riding a motorcycle. I'm sure he had a chain wallet, but he was patted down by a cop, and they found brass knuckles. I'm sure even the cop was like, "Nigga, what is this? About to fight the Jets?"
I go to this bar. It's a pretty seedy place, so.
I heard the Sharks hang out there. It's like some old ass gladiators.
That's the weirdest thing to get arrested for, but it's also kind of weak, dude. Like brass knuckles, come on, man. I mean, unless you got a history,
to fight somebody and they pull that out.
But if unless you got a history of like violence or something like that, and I don't think. Well, he is from Chicago.
He's from Chicago. Vic Mensa low key looked like he got hands.
I still don't know why Jay-Z signed him. Can anybody weigh in on that? Like, remember, it was a whole big deal when he got signed to Rock Nation, and I just was like, I don't understand this move. And I thought maybe some new music was gonna come that really like sways me and puts me on the Vic Mensa train. Hey man, but it did not.
Sometimes first round draft picks go in the league and just.
But he wasn't a first round draft pick. He had been put up.
Sometimes the seventh round draft pick don't do nothing. Sometimes
him and Chance came in around the same time. They were cool at one point, like really cool at one point.
Right, and Vic had some songs.
Vic, name one.
What's the one?
No, you name it, nigga.
No. I just know the music video because he was like doing something and then it restarted and then he did it again and he restarted. He kept like dying. It was like a video game.
Oh, okay. Don't know nothing of what you're talking of.
I don't know. Yeah. He was Vic Mensa in it, though, so that much I know.
Niggas can't name me three Vic Mensa songs.
Sometimes.
And I'm not hating. Don't get it as I'm just expressing my confusion on the situation because.
Well, as we learned from Tyga, it's never over.
That's true. Career or hairline.
Tyga brought it all back.
All the way back. That Tyga hairline was like finito, and then it came back like hola.
Is that what why was his hairline Mexican?
Because he went south to the border to get it fixed.
No. Okay. I guess I could see that. A Mexican hairline? No, wait. What am I talking about? I can't see that.
Why not?
Makes no sense.
Why not? He might have got his hair transplant in Tijuana.
Well, I hear that whoever his plug is, literally, is like the shit because Tory Lanez like got it for secret, and I hear that Tory Lanez like he said that he'll give Tyga free features
for
forever
life
because of that. So
yep.
I mean, that's
he
how,
brought his shit back
that's how
too.
important your confidence is.
All right, well,
I'm too insecure to give that offer because like. Imagine you give that offer in the industry and you still don't get hit up. It's like, come on, guys, it's free.
It's Tory popping right now. If you rocking with Tory, you staying in a good lane right there. You keeping up with the Joneses. You on the type thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and speaking of keeping up with things.
Oh, nice.
See that transition?
Nice transition. This episode is brought to you by Fi Smart Collars. If you are dog owners like we are, this is pretty much like what's next. This is new age pet technology. Okay, it's pretty much the newest dog collar. It's pretty much like a smartphone, but for a dog collar.
Or like an Apple Watch or a Fitbit.
Yeah,
also.
It's basically like any of those things. It has cell service. It has a GPS chip inside of it, and this is, it pretty much puts you at ease because if your dog's like an escape artist or if he's always getting out and getting getting lost or whatever, it's just a good way because it actually has you can locate your dog. A lot of people think that the chip that you put in your dogs has GPS in it, but no, that's actually just identification. So if somebody does find it, they can identify them at like the pound or something. But with the Fi dog collar, you can actually locate your dog. So it's really good, just to keep you at ease in terms of where your pet is. But the main thing is that it's activity tracking.
Yes.
So it can you make sure you keep your dog active, healthy, and happy. It's almost like a little Fitbit. You know what I mean? It's like a doggy Fitbit. You can track your steps.
Our dog is fat. My dog is fat.
You a fat dog?
Yeah, man. He's a little small dog. He's a house dog. My daughter, when she walks him, she just like takes him to the front and lets him pee and do his business, and she brings it back.
That's all the exercise he gets?
Yeah, basically that and running around the house. And I told her, I was like, yo, you gotta start walking him because he be coming in here way too hype. Like you gotta literally walk him. And literally I checked the Fi and she was like, yeah, I've been walking. And I checked and I was like,
no, you haven't.
You ain't been walking this motherfucker, man. So now she literally has to walk to the corner and back. And I always check the app now. It's like, now I know.
Now you know. It was actually invented by somebody who was hiring a dog walker, but every time they got home, the dog was like freaking out and running around. So they installed security cameras and saw that the dog walker was just chilling, watching Netflix all day and not walking the dog. So this is really like a way to get your dog in shape. Like, I put the collar on my dog, Hazel, a few weeks ago. And at this point, she's doing one-arm pull-ups, and she's it looks like jail when I walk in. She like be looking at me up and down. Like, so it's like a really good way to get your dog in shape.
Yeah.
So yeah, Fi dog collar. Check them out. You can go to Instagram. They have their own account. And also, you will get $50 off with our code. So use DIYS. Go to the website. It's called TryFi, TRYFI.com. And use our discount code. You will get $50 off.
That's right.
Your dog about to be buff.
TryFi, TRYFI.com, and put in our code DIYS and get your $50 off. You feel me?
Hey, happy dog, happy life. You gotta be down with the pets. I'm doing a lot more pet content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
you've always kind of been in that.
I'm always around my little Hazel. It's just like, why
she's
not?
Look, I'm gonna put that out there. I went over Pat's studio and Hazel was sitting in the front polishing the gun. So she's not. It's weird watching a paw just polish a gun.
That's quite funny. Moving right along. This is crazy. All right. Have you ever seen in a professional match, at a professional fight, have you ever seen someone get hit so hard they call the match themselves?
No.
Bro, you have to see.
I have seen one funny video though, and I don't know if this is what you're about to show. Oh no.
Watch what he does here. Look at the timing. Boom. It's the timing that makes him so dangerous. his ability to see and to respond. As David Rickles is coming in.
But
he makes
he
that
says,
counter. Big right hand, and you see.
You know what? I'm good. This is over.
You put the gauntlet on.
He said, you know what? This is over.
This is why I tried.
I mean,
what he said.
He started leaking.
Yeah, that blood came out like, well, I'm gonna get on out of here.
It for sure hit that. All right, I'm
blood
in.
was.
He was like, you know what? Come get me.
Did you
Someone
see?
get me.
There's a video floating around, and I typically don't repost pipe videos, but this chick was fighting.
Oh, please tell me you're talking about this one.
This chick was fighting this other chick, and she started dragging her. She threw her on the ground. The chick played like she was dead or knocked out, and the other chick let her go. Like, what happened? She got up and started rocking the chick.
How she really played
Who
dead?
thinks that fast during a fight? Like, I'm gonna play dead.
That's scary. Like, what if they stomped you out?
Man, right? Because some people don't stop after you like lose consciousness. They be like, "Let's go for the kill." You be like, "They already did." Well, let's kill their soul. We be like, I don't think Jesus is gonna appreciate that.
You guys can look it up. I don't know where it is. I actually also, people were tagging me in that to do a video, and I was just like, I just got out of YouTube jail. I'm not even trying to press that.
I know, right? The last video I did, it was about the dude slapping when he licked his hand before he slapped
you got
somebody.
flagged for that?
Bro, they took that shit clean up off my page.
Which
I was
one,
like,
YouTube or Instagram?
Instagram, but they left it
Really?
on Facebook.
But what about YouTube?
I didn't even post it to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I didn't post it on
Instagram
YouTube.
took it off, really?
Instagram, bro, and it was like 50,000 views, and they just was like, "We'll take this."
Well, that's why I figured, burying it in the podcast.
Yeah.
We'll see what in terms
People
of
be
this UFC video.
sliding me a lot of stuff. They be like, "You should do this." I'm like, "Bro, this is gonna get me in trouble, bro. I can't even do it."
Honestly, if they somehow have some technology, because technology is crazy. They find videos within videos and stuff like that. If they flag this video, because I'll show you the UFC video, probably not the other one. If they flag this video, I'm just gonna collect all the funny fight videos that go viral and just talk about it on the podcast. And I'll be like, y'all search it. Like, I'm not going to jail again.
You know what's so crazy is that, like, I don't think they'll flag that one because it's a professional fight.
Right.
But, like, street fights and stuff like that, I think that might be
even within the podcast?
No, I think that's just like
if we played it small.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll just save all that craziness for damn internet.
It's crazy. Hell, it's so crazy. But here's the thing, they don't be flagging people pages who have like smaller followings. Because I don't find these videos on my own. They be on somebody else's page. And they leave it on their page, but they come to me and be like, yeah, we'll take that. And just walk away. Bastards.
Well, this next video, I paired them together because it is also quite flaggable, and I will never do a video on it. But it is nothing short of amazing. I don't even want to describe it. I just want to let you watch it.
Oh, I've seen this video.
Oh, shit.
Yep. We just got to tell you about that because we can't put that one on there. Yeah, so there's a video. She's still throwing up the hood. God still good.
I'm gonna get off this ladder.
Look, I don't know where they're from, but they are in another world.
Yes, it is. It is really. First of all, she ran up to the car.
So yeah, explain the video to it.
Obviously, she already had some prior beef with the people inside of the vehicle. So she's running up to the car as the car is reversing. As it's reversing, one of the occupants of the vehicle decided...
Max Payne, apparently.
You know what? Let me just go ahead and shoot this bitch a couple times. Starts firing out of the vehicle, hits the young lady, they skirt off. The chick that was filming goes over and was like, oh, Shawty, you all good? That's some crazy shit. She's still like, you already know what it is. West
Now,
Side Gang.
keep in mind, this isn't even a graphic video. I probably wouldn't have even brought it up. It's very comedic, but the fact that somebody gets shot makes it, we probably can't show it, but if you look it up, it's you don't really see her get hit.
You don't.
I guess she got hit in the hip or something like
That's what
that.
it looks
So you
like.
see like a little bit of blood, but it's not graphic at all.
Yeah.
But what makes it so crazy is how casually she gets shot. The girl filming is just like, oh dang,
You just got
she
shot.
shot you, and then she's literally on the floor like, God's
You
still
already
good.
know.
You heard
You know
me?
what it is.
You know what
Still
it
West
is.
Side.
And then the other girl's just like, well, let me get off this live. And then you hear a man go like, no, where'd he shoot you? Like, how rough
He
is
came
this place?
over with some needle nose pliers. Like, where you shoot you at? Let me go ahead and grab it. He had needle nose pliers, peroxide, and Vicks Vapor Rub. I take care of it. Where you shoot you at?
That's funny, but it's just like,
Jeez,
how regular is getting shot? Because obviously, if that happened in Los Angeles, it'd be a panic. Everybody would be freaking out.
Man, let me tell you something. When I got shot, it felt like a hot sledgehammer hit
Where
my
you get
back.
shot at?
My back, lower back, from a drive-by.
Is that where you got the tattoos?
Yeah, close to that.
So you're just like, boom. I got
Always
guns.
strapped. Yeah, because I used to ride around with a gun after I got shot. And I got in a lot of trouble to getting pulled over. And so then I got the tattoos after that.
Were they aiming at you, or were you astray?
Nah, I was just straight. I was just wrong place, wrong time. I was going over this chick's house, and they found me. So, not found me, but that's when I got.
Were you with a group?
No, it was just me on my bike.
So why'd they shoot you?
They did. It was a straight bullet.
So you were just chilling. They shot at somebody else.
I came around the corner busting. Came around the corner in the car. All I heard is plah, plah. And I remember waking up.
Oh, so you don't remember?
That shit hurt.
So where was the person that they were aiming at?
I have no idea. I had literally
It
just.
sounds like they shot you. You're like, no, I was astray. Who else was there? It was just me. Well,
I mean, it was people on the block. It was people on the block. The block was popping. It was one of those blocks
okay.
that was always popping. It was 48
oh,
Street.
you just weren't with anybody.
No, I was going to see this chick. I was going to like try to, be fast.
Was that like you think a sign from God? Like, stop being so fast.
I mean, maybe. He's like, you already got a baby, nigga.
I'm sure you woke up and learned nothing. I'm 100% sure.
You know what? It's crazy. It's like after I had my son, I didn't have sex for like 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, I was terrified
I can
of
see
it.
that. I can see
I was
that.
like, nope, I'm good.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
Fully.
So I was like finger banging chicks, but I was not smashing.
When I lost it, I had a pregnancy scare. When I lost my virginity, so I was introduced like, oh shit. So I was team condoms after that.
Yeah,
it takes a trauma.
My first was my cousin's baby mama. The second was the girl that got pregnant.
What?
Huh?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Like my first partner was my cousin's baby mama, and then my second was a young lady that got pregnant.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Your cousin's baby mama, huh?
I didn't want to do it,
I was like, that was a weird transition.
but that what you just saw in that video, that was my hood. Like I told my cousin, like, yo, such and such trying to do it to me, right? Because I'm 13, and his response, straight face, pan face to me. But you scared of pussy?
And that was his baby mama?
That was his baby mama.
I mean, I understand that for like just a random chick.
Right.
And how old was he?
I was 13. He had to be 16, 17. Yeah.
St. Louis, guys.
East St. Louis.
East St. Louis.
Yeah, these were the streets, man.
All right, well, I'm going to play a weird video from the ocean.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can transition out of
Bro, it was a different way of living, man. I could tell you
Speaking
some
of
shit
rough
that was
St.
just...
Check this out.
Yeah.
This is, well, why don't you tell me what this is? Because you
This is
your
a
whole thing.
school of striped eel catfish, and
Ew.
they move in this way as a source of defense to ward off predators.
Because they're still babies, right?
Yeah, but some of the men or males are venomous, but I mean, it's very little on like a shark or something like that. But a fun fact is, if the males are venomous, are like highly venomous, then the offspring will be only mildly venomous, like just make your fingers tingle, like if you touch. But
This is creepy.
I know, right? It looks like somebody walking or somebody about to
Right.
take form or something, right?
Well, the creepy thing is like, why do they know what that is, and why do they know that that's scary?
You know what? They said that they do that from birth. Like they all form together and they stick together because they're small, and they do that up until the point where they're like sexually active. Like once they were like, oh shit, pussy is real. Yeah. Then they were like, all right, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all. We'll go
and they go by themselves.
Yeah.
But it's weird. I feel like I've seen things in the ocean. I don't know if it's like a sea sponge or anemones, whatever those things are. Anemones, amobes. I don't know what they are. But there's like things that sort of like. So did they look at something?
I don't know,
and start
man.
doing that, or do they just inherently know that that's creepy?
I feel it is so crazy to me. Like we don't know how a lot of animals communicate, but they obviously are communicating to know which direction they want to move. It is like a flock of birds. I'm always amazed by a flock of birds.
Right.
You ever seen a flock of birds just change direction on the they just change direction like they go like this and they do the circle and then they go back the other way. I'm like, how do they know? Like who's the leader that's like, all right, on my count, 3, 2.
There must be one of them that everybody's watching.
Right.
That's the only thing. I don't think they're like left, right.
Yeah.
That's just all you're hearing.
The animal kingdom is still so unknown to us, bro. It's so foreign. I'm always amazed by stuff like this. So
the weird thing about this is that as a whole, it looks a certain way.
Yeah.
But individually, it's just a bunch of people like face planning.
Yeah.
Just like, like how does that make sense to them as individuals?
I don't know, man. And I just, like some of them will stay at the bottom, some of them will stay at the top. Like, how do they know?
It's almost mesmerizing.
It is. It really is. It's almost hypnotizing.
And I usually hate.
But there's striped eel catfish. I low key want to know what they taste like. Anything with catfish, I'm all in, man.
I mean, fried. You could probably have like little catfish strips. Maybe that's what when you get strips, that's what they are. It's like a whole baby catfish.
But it said it's vitamins, so you'd have to know how to clean it correctly. So,
well, speaking of being mesmerized by animals, good transition.
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm saying? We out here with it.
This episode is also sponsored by one of my favorite mobile games right now, Best Fiends. We've talked about this before. A lot of you guys actually hit me up saying that you downloaded it and you're now playing it nonstop. And I understand. But if you don't know what Best Fiends is a new puzzle game. And, the reason why I, transitioned saying, speaking of mesmerizing animals, it's basically a game where you get to collect little insects, these little insect characters as you go along, and each of them have different powers, and it's pretty much those the classic 3 to match color games, but it has a little bit of RPG thrown in there if you're a strict gamer. There are some RPG elements, but it's the most fun. I'm playing it all the time. You play it too, right? And your wife plays it also, right? We out here spreading the gospel. So it's like your basic 3 match puzzle game, but it has like a little interesting twist to it. It's kind of like you drag as opposed to swiping. Which is kind of like how certain phones unlock, how you like do the dragging mechanisms. Yeah. And it's dope. You're just basically this team of insects battling through a garden. You're battling slugs. It's like insects versus slugs. Yeah. And it's literally one of those things that can get you lost for hours. Easy. Hours and hours and hours. Best Fiends. Have you been playing, man? I have, but I am stuck on this one level and I cannot get off, so I'm gonna have to I don't know, maybe let my old lady do that board so I can get to the next. Come on, man. Absolutely. Ain't nothing wrong with passing the sticks, man, and I don't want to hear you chastise me, man. You must not be using your boy Quincy. Quincy the spider. See, my favorite. Quincy only get you so far, man. Oh, no, my friend. Quincy is a very skilled fighter in the insect world. Quincy's my yellow spider. Every time I use him, he does like a little explosion around him and makes all the other sort of like icons yellow so that I can match to my. I just reached a boss. Boss slug stuff right here. Best Fiends is it's going crazy right now. Over 100 million downloads, I believe. Yeah, it's a 5-star rated mobile puzzle game, and it is a must play. Awesome. It's a great way to engage your brain with fun puzzles and tons of cute characters like Quincy, the yellow spider. Shout out to Quincy. and you're hopping on a plane, so you could probably play Best Fiends the whole way because there's no internet required.
Right. Yep. You can play offline, which is really dope too.
And Tahir's broke, so he don't be ordering the internet on the
don't.
plane for sure.
It's a quick flight. It's a 50-minute flight. I'm not going to order the internet for a 50-minute flight.
So I mean, you might as well just play Best Fiends the whole time.
I got my iPad. I got my phone. I don't need to buy the internet for that. So.
And we don't have a discount code because the download is free.
It's a free download.
All right. And the best part is it doesn't have, even though there are options to, have the in-app purchases, it's not one of those games that, you can only progress so far and then you have to pay. You can pretty much go through the whole game without paying, and you can pay to just make it go faster for like little shortcuts and stuff like that.
Yep.
So Best Fiends, I see you guys hitting me up. I see you guys playing it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there can be like a little Patrick and Tahir insect in the next one. That would make a pretty cool spider, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You'd probably be like a beetle.
I knew it was gonna be something disrespectful.
Or I'd probably be a fly, because you know what I'm saying. Fly stuff.
You more likely be a spider.
Yeah.
Your hair says spider all over it.
My hair does say spider.
Yeah, absolutely.
My hair does say spider. All right, well, moving right along.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty funny. Dr. Phil sold his house, and he pretty much released the pictures, and everybody was like, Dr. Phil is weird as hell.
I want to see this because this I have not seen.
Okay, good.
I did not know.
It's one of those things that's just like.
All right, look this up.
All right, so he had a Beverly Hills home. This first, he basically has a weird staircase and chandelier that's like all snakes, and it looks like something out of, I wouldn't even say Willy Wonka. It's like, it's weird, like Snow White's villain. You know what I mean? Like it's by choice. You know what I mean? Like does that say a lot?
You know what's crazy is that the guy who did all the costume design and wardrobe for Alien, his house looked very weird too. It was super dark and shit like that. Like, that's weird you wouldn't expect that from Dr. Phil.
Neither.
Whoa, wait a second.
Yeah. He has a Stewie Griffin arsenal of assault rifles. There's a woodsy theme, snake-filled staircase.
And then he has the little figurines,
rabbits and bears and everything.
He got the Kif things, the little Kif things.
Exactly,
Why did Dr. Phil have that?
He's like a hype beast, but also like an assassin. Like what?
What is happening with Dr. Phil?
He has neon lighted cabinetry. Never seen that word. Hanging chairs. It's a $6 million house, by the way, but it's just very strange. Everybody was like, "What?" You see, like he has like random fixtures.
Bro, somebody might have just decorated this for him. That would explain everything except for this staircase, though. The staircase and the chandelier are. I need questions, man.
Someone on Twitter said it looks like if hell had a cheesecake factory. That's fantastic.
That is so accurate.
And then there's I guess there's a weird painting on the wall that nobody's talking about. I don't see what it is. I guess it's like it says fuck and it's like a stuffed animal.
Right. It looks like, that's what I was saying.
It's making me think like this nigga Dr. Phil's probably on some freak shit.
Look at this. Look at the paint still on the floor from the pool table.
That's kind of dope.
What skyline is that? What is happening in Dr. Phil's life?
It looks like some Saw shit. Like I would not, like you don't just normally walk around in a place like that. That's super weird. Like that has to transfer to some weird fetishes, or he might have some bodies.
Wow.
I don't know what I expected his house to look like, but it was not that.
I don't know either. I expected like a lot of pictures of fields and meadows and Kenny G playing in the background and
very like your standard white guy house.
Yeah, like a lot of safe. A lot of plaid, very safe.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of what's that thing? Shit from Sharper Image.
Oh yeah.
Like they randomly brag about like I got this meat thermometer that measures, heats
I have a meat thermometer too.
Turkey and beef. And you're just like
I was not expecting these Kif figurines like the big.
It's the assault rifles. It's the assault rifles.
Well, the assault rifles don't really throw me off because he's still a white man.
But him, like a therapist.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta let that steam off.
But I mean, like, if you have one or two, for sure. But for display,
this looks like he's the guy that John Wick buys his guns from.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's literally like that scene. That's like, it should have like a door that opens.
Yeah, but just have him out like that.
I feel like he releases. I think somebody said something like he releases people in his house and just like you have 60 seconds. And they have to like escape. That's some wild shit, man.
He got the Kip joints of The Simpsons and everything, man.
I'm not messing with it.
That's crazy. $5.75 million. $5.75 million.
It's a lot.
That's interesting. All right.
Like I guess it's like, all right, Dr. Phil, keep doing that, nigga.
I want to hear him explain it. Like I want to hear him talk about what's going on in his house. Like, wow.
Well, speaking of fighting your way out, you down for McGregor Mayweather 2?
Are they talking about doing that?
I think they posted it. I think Floyd posted it. He said y'all ready, and there's a poster already.
Right, because didn't Conor had a fight last night or something? Didn't he?
Yeah,
and he won that one pretty quickly. They say he won in like 40 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen the clips.
You
know what I don't like with Conor McGregor is that walk. That walk is
this
just
thing?
So pompous to me.
That's how he gets loose.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I got to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of that walk. So when he be losing, I'm like, it's because you did that dumbass walk.
I believe that athletes are just genuinely bored when they're not doing what they do. You know what I mean? That's why they always come out of retirement. Like, what's his face? Sherman just came out of retirement. No, not Sherman. Who's the hilarious guy from the Seahawks? God, what's his name?
Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, he came out of retirement. Like, it's. I feel like athletes, they just don't know what to do with themselves when they're not, doing what they love.
I get that because like when I don't hit a stage in a while, I be losing my mind.
Really?
Yeah, I be fiending for that stage, bro. So
that's tight.
I can see that, but yeah. Floyd Mayweather shares mock Mayweather and McGregor 2. Floyd be dressing his ass off, though. I'll give you that. Floyd's one of the few people that get money, and I'm like, he could dress. I mean, there have been a couple things that he didn't do right. I'd be like,
he be doing like the money team hats and stuff. He don't be dressing on.
I mean, but you got to brand yourself. You wear your Protect Your Light sweaters and t-shirts.
But I like them.
Hey man, listen, that's gym attire. That's what he's doing. But I'm talking about like rappers like Quavo and all of them. Like I feel like rappers get money and they buy expensive stuff just because it's expensive, not because it necessarily look good.
Man, I just saw Kevin Hart's documentary, and there's like a scene where they just all go into the Versace store,
yeah.
And they look so dumb. Like, I hate, like you said, like rich niggas trying to look rich is the most ridiculous looking thing ever. Because they just had like the Versace golden print everywhere, and they had like pink, and it just looked terrible.
That's like, when are you gonna wear it again? That's my only thing. Like, I've never got with the big chunky dad shoes. Like, I don't care if they're Balenciaga, Versace, Prada, all those big, dumb, orthopedic ass, one leg longer than the other ass shoes. Mm-hmm. I don't like it. And then Felix started doing it. I was just like, why are y'all doing this? What is the purpose?
There is none.
I don't know.
There is none.
You saw Quavo got into it like in
he was just started fighting, yeah.
And now the whole time I'm thinking,
he looks funny when
that's a horrible outfit. And those glasses are ridiculous on you. I can't get with the whole rapper fashion. Like, Levi's work, bro. Just because you rich doesn't mean you can't rock a good pair of Levi's. Levi's will forever work. And if you need something upgraded from that, G-Star Raw. That was another great denim. Like, all this other...
G-Star?
Yeah, I fuck with G-Star. Like, they're good quality jeans. But all of that shit's ridiculous.
Grammy shooters dressed in G-Star. I think it was Bobby Shmurda.
Oh, okay.
Bobby Shmurda wears G-Star. Fun fact. All right, a couple people in the chat are also addicted to Best Fiends. That's pretty tight. I see you. I sees you out there. I sees you. All right, I really quickly wanted to talk about DaBaby. Because poor DaBaby, everybody's messing with him. And he was recently caught on tape at the Beverly Hills Hotel, like throwing an employee on the down on a chair. And obviously that seemed very, very one-sided. Yeah. But what sucks is that when he tweeted afterwards that like that guy went up to him and his daughter trying to take pictures and video, and he was just like, not now, like I don't want to like compromise the safety of my daughter. Like people know where I'm at, because he's just on a different level now. And I guess the guy still snuck a video, and he was like,
he went across the street, like he went across the parking lot.
Oh, really?
And then started recording. He's like, oh, okay, cool.
And the baby ain't the nigga. So,
right. Yeah, so the baby still saw him doing it. He was like, is this nigga really across the street? Like,
handed his daughter off and sat. It looked like he gave him a talking.
He gave him a stern talking to. And one of these. Mm-hmm.
It was very forceful. But what sucks is that the videotape, that if that's all you saw, it would seem like he was randomly doing it.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's like, man, like when will people know that celebrities aren't just like random, like it's not, their life isn't for your entertainment. It shouldn't
always be under a scope. That should be,
your life isn't for your entertainment. What they do is for your entertainment.
Right.
But it's like their life is still their life. Mm-hmm. Like people just feel the need to like, they think that they're friends because they watch you all the time.
Yeah. I mean, it happens to us all the time. Like, I'm sure people walk up to you. Like, I've had people literally say, I feel like I know you because I watch you so much. Mm-hmm. Right? And I get that. Like, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching so much. But, like, there still has to be, like, a level of personal space and just tact that you should have when approaching somebody. Because even though, like, we roast each other all the time, this is my dog. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't walk up to a random person and start roasting them. Like, I don't know that person. I owe them the respect of, respecting them. Right. So, like, when people come up to me, or even in the comments, like, and just start roasting, I just be like, shut the fuck up. Right. Like, sometimes you just don't feel like hearing that shit. Yeah. Oh, I gotta address this while we talking about it right now. Do not put me in no fucking group chat on Instagram sending me and Pat and Kev and Doe something that you think is funny.
Raps.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
Don't care.
Don't do that shit, man. Like, here's somebody on a one-off type shit. Like, forcing them in a group chat is like, wait till we sit down to eat and then, like, bringing over your fucking PowerPoint presentation like, hey, why you guys are here?
And especially because everybody else starts responding and you get, like, 9 new messages and it's just like, I don't like your guys' work.
I will not only delete it, but I will block you.
Ooh, okay? I should start doing that too.
I cannot do that. I can't get through all the regular messages in my inbox. Like, just forcing me in a group chat, and then I'm thinking it's just Doe or Pat, so I'm thinking I might be missing something I need to respond to, and I go in, I see it was started by bitches love them girls, them sugar 69. I'm like, who the fuck is this random ass dude? Like,
is that a real guy?
Nah, I just threw some shit together.
That was a really good name off the cuff. I was like, that had to be a real guy.
But don't do that shit, man. That shit is annoying, man.
Please don't. It's
just
not
cut it
nice.
out. Like,
it's not nice. It's not romantic. Speaking of romantic, forced transitions. This episode is also sponsored by the Books, which I love. I love this company. The Books is a delivery service for flowers, and they were nice enough to send Tahir and I a package. I gave them to my mom and my sister, and they were beautiful, beautiful flowers. So Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah.
And just because she said she didn't want anything doesn't mean she doesn't deserve anything.
Yeah.
So make sure you check out the Books. You can go to thebooks.com. That's BOUQS, like bouquet. And check them out. They're really, really dope. It says they basically have you covered with a variety of beautifully styled bouquets, sweet treats, plants, gifts, and succulents. So they got you on everything on the gift.
Because some people don't like just like roses. Like, I'm not a huge rose person, but I like different types of flowers. I love succulents, right? And
I like the word succulents.
Yeah, the word succulent is just dope. And then succulents are great too. They're the minimalistic plants for people that have lives on the go. But they also have blooms starting like $39. and they do next day and sometimes same day delivery. Like you can't beat that with stick.
Same day delivery is crazy.
That is amazing, man.
It's like you're here.
But that's the society that we live in. We live in an instant gratification society. So the fact that you can get same day delivery, especially like with Valentine's Day, because a lot of guys, Valentine's Day, it's like an afterthought. We think about it when it's too late, but with Books, because they outsource locally, you can get your flowers fresh. They're going to actually smell like flowers, not like how they do from the grocery store when they just
I don't
smell
like
like
flower
nothing.
shopping, low key.
Yeah, well, this is perfect for that.
Exactly.
This is perfect for
like
that.
you kind of go and like some of it's never like the ones exactly that you want. Some of them be kind of like half dead. So this takes all of that out. You just order it, and it's if you're busy, it's perfect for last minute gifts. And
Absolutely.
we know it happens.
Oh, it definitely happens
all the time.
Or for like an apology gift. Sometimes you be like, I really dropped the ball on that. Let me find something real quick. Head on over to Books.com. I'm sorry, I messed all of that
I
up.
thought you were beatboxing.
No, head on over to Books.com and check them out. We also have a discount for you guys. 25% off your order at Books.co.
Books. Make sure you, that's Books.com, BOUQS.com/DIYS. And the code is DIYS. And you can get that discount.
25% off. Now that you got 25% off, now you can go a little extra on her. All right, don't just get her the lowest one. Get her something that she's really gonna smile about. Yeah, put a card with it. All right.
And we don't have to say this. I just like it, and I appreciate these things. They partner with eco-friendly farms that actually pay their workers higher on average. They minimize waste, recycle water, and use sustainable growing practices. So if you're one of those people who does the research about the companies that they do, this one checks out. All right, check out the Books. All right, get you some flowers. My mother was very, very pleased.
I saw the video. She's like, "Oh, you're so." Wait, maybe it was your sister that was like, "You're so sweet. You're such a sweet boy."
Yeah, that was my mom.
Oh, that was your mom?
My sister does not talk to me like that.
I was like, your sister got an old soul.
For real. Yes, my mom was very, very pleased, and I just I made some videos about it, and they didn't even ask me to. I just I do that when I enjoy the product. So,
yeah.
Again, that is Books.com, BOUQS.com/DIYS. Get yourself right for Valentine's Day. That was an amazing advertisement.
Yeah,
God dang it.
It was natural. It was organic. It wasn't forced.
High five.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, so I know you got to get out of here. We're going to go right into the conspiracy corner.
Here we go.
And it's a doozy.
Let's
Cue the
do it.
conspiracy music. Scientists found the edge of the solar system, and it is a firewall. That shit is crazy. What the hell does that mean about? What does that mean about space? About space? What does that mean about space? Hey, 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 I'm an astronaut. I found the edge. Oh, hey, hey, I'm an astronaut. Look at my head. It's in a helmet. It's an astronaut. Slitty wrist, slitty wrist. I forgot what I was saying. And such. I forgot what I was saying. But you get the premise. So today, much like last week,
Oh, yeah.
our conspiracy corner. It's a quick one, but it's a good one, and it comes to us from our good friend Nick Hinton.
Come on the show, Nick. Shit.
Nick Hinton, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend. He told me about this on his Twitter page. So, mind-blowing, scientists discovered a literal firewall at the edge of our solar system. Ooh. It's a barrier of super hot plasma that was created by the sun and will pose big problems for interstellar travel. So basically, people are saying, could this be the edge of the simulation? Is everything past it just theory and hearsay, and this is as far as we go? You know how like a video game kind of like goes as far as it loads, and then you can't go anymore. But like in computers, a firewall controls a network's outgoing traffic. So the fact that it's literally a firewall is almost like a direct metaphor for like keeping us in here,
right?
Which is really creepy to think that there's an edge of this. This is obviously just one solar system, but
right.
Like, it almost makes you think, if there's an edge in that solar system, what's beyond it? Is it just theory? Do we even know? is there an edge of space? I always thought about that. Like, what happens when space runs out? Like, there has to be. It can't just keep going forever and ever and ever, or could it? Right. But what if there was like a definite edge, and if there is, what does that mean?
I'm wondering more so like how big is this wall of fire that we can't like go around it? Like, because I imagine it being like this, and if it's like this, then why can't we just go a little bit more this way?
Oh, because space is like it's everywhere.
Yes, it's infinite, like in
check
all
this
directions.
Picture out. I guess it's literally like
from the top of space to the bottom of space,
whatever that is.
Why we can't go through the back door and just cut around the house? Like
that's another crazy thing. It's like space is everywhere. So what's a wall look like?
I don't. Yeah,
because the wall's up and down. What's up and down
in space?
It's I guess it would just be like how a black hole is, but just kind of like continuous. Like if you stretched out a black hole and then you kind of just run up against the wall. It's like the Truman Show almost.
I need more information on it because I'm having a hard time picturing a way that you could not get around something like that. I could see them saying like we've discovered a wall of fire toward what we think is the edge of the universe. That seems like if you go through it, there may not be any path, but we don't know if there's ways that you can get around it. But just saying like that is the edge of the universe or the edge of our solar system, and like there's no way around it. I don't understand that. Like I just can't comprehend that.
Unless the entire solar system is encased in this thing, so then the wall becomes something that goes over you. You know what I mean? Then it's just like you're going up to whatever point that you touch, but the wall would happen like
everywhere you go.
Exactly. Like
so
it's
like
almost like a case. It's like our
that would be literally a firewall.
Yeah.
Across all the way around, and maybe that is so. Maybe the next solar system is so dense or less dense or something like that, and maybe the space is different.
And that's what's making the wall?
Yeah, it's some type of chemical imbalance.
Nothing exists past that. That would be even crazier.
That would be crazy. Like, what would that look like? Because wouldn't that look like space?
Yeah, but no. I mean, space emits like light from the star. Well, I guess I don't know. Because all of that is reflections of the sun, right? I don't know what space looks like at all, to be honest.
I feel like it would look like did you see Interstellar with
I avoid videos like that. It freaks me out.
That movie was so weird, like going to like this other dimension. But like when he went to the other dimension, it was just like I can't even explain it. It was just like layers on layers on layers of like levels, and I can't fathom the words to really explain it effectively. But it was freaky, and it's like maybe you got to see that, G.
I missed that in Gravity because I was afraid.
Gravity I wasn't really impressed with Gravity, but like Interstellar was kind of creepy. It was kind of trippy, and they talked about like going on planets where the gravity was different and the time was different. Like one day there was like 10 years up in space.
Oh, right. I hear that's real though.
Yeah, like what is it called? Time. Not continuum, but
space-time continuum.
Maybe I don't know.
Time travel. Sounds like time travel. But this is crazy. I mean, that basically means that God made the first firewall before computers, and it literally means the same thing.
Well, I mean, he's pretty good at what he does.
He's pretty good. You ever just walk outside one day and you'd be like, "Good stuff, God. Yeah. This is beautiful."
And from Revelations, we've seen that he is no stranger to fire. So.
He will rain that down on you.
He kind of burns and sets things on fire, a number of times.
Right, he has good and bad days.
Yeah. Turning people's wives into pillar of salt. So, I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of pro at this.
Every now and then, like, I'll end a prayer awkwardly. If I don't know why, but I've ended prayer with, like, all right, have a good day. And I don't know, like, can you wish God a good day? Like, I don't know if that's a thing. Like, can he have a bad day?
He's the creator of day and night. You wishing him a good day. He's like, hey, how about you just finish up your little prayer?
Is that offensive? Can he have a good day or a bad day?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I don't know, because if he's all-knowing and all-seeing, then he already knows what's going to happen. So
and his day don't really end because it starts in another part of the world.
Yeah.
There's no time where God's like, all right, that was good. Yeah. That was good.
I wonder how much coffee he drinks.
All right, that's been another episode. I had nothing for that. That's been another episode of Damn Internet You Scary.
Come on, fam.
Shout out to the Patreons for sticking around live. We're seeing your comments right here.
Yeah.
And we will give you a bonus episode this week. Tahir's flying. He's out here being international. So he's going to Vegas, but
Not really international at all.
but we're gonna drop a what's today? Sunday?
Yeah.
We're gonna drop a bonus
Bonus.
episode this week.
Yeah.
And you're getting the episode early.
Yeah.
Shout out to our Patreons. And for those of you getting it on Thursday, join our Patreon. What you doing, man?
Yeah, $5, man. That's all you need to weigh in. It's just $5. Get in on this train.
Exclusive club. They in here jumping in the comments. They getting merch, all that kind of stuff. But as always, I've been your host, Patrick Cloud.
I'm Tahir Moore, and we will see you next time on the next episode. Peace.
Guys.